Today I'm here with Millie and we're talking about how to save money when you go grocery shopping. Millie, what are your thoughts on saving money when you go grocery shopping at the grocery store?
Well, first, I think at least I'm going to tell you how I do it. First, I get the paper, the weekly paper, and I look at all the ads they have for that week. If I need one of the ads that they have, I go to the grocery and try and find the product. And I didn't mention this, but it's important. Always do it as quickly as you can, because there's always somebody that wants to get in there. If they get in there before you, well, they might get all the good stuff and you take what's left. So if you're very interested in getting the best of these ads, always go in there and try and be the first in. I've recently found out that being in there first isn't always the best thing, but it really, to me, helps too much. So try and get in there and be the first, and do it with a good heart, and try and get as much out of the session as you can, because it will lead you to savings in the store. So I found. And then when you get these savings and you have that extra money on you, bank it right away or you'll spend it.
Yep.
They're after your money, I tell you. And which is very bad for the poor man. For the medium type or rich, it's not as hard on them because they have the money there behind them to protect them and so forth. So I always try and be as in there as soon as I possibly can. I don't have a lot of money. I have a little, and what I have I try to save. So I always like to catch these deals when they come in that suit me for what I'm doing. For instance, at my age, you would think, well, she's right about that because of her age. I can't do what some younger people do, so I always have to look ahead and be ahead to get in on some of these deals. Pardon me, please. And so, as far as I'm concerned, I've always tried to get in there early. I'm not always the first in, but I do get in there fairly early to get a few good deals. So that's what I wanted to impress on you. Always try and be in there as soon as possible in the morning, and you'll get the best deals. Okay, let's talk about the deals you get. The deals come in the paper that they put out each weekend. Around Friday afternoon they start coming out. I always look through the ads to see about the latest good deals, and then I'll rush on down to the store and see what I can pick up. Sometimes they're already sort of picked over, and that's something for you. And then I pick up what I can to suit what I need and so forth. So I do save a little that way by getting in there first. As much as I can, I would say that getting in there early, you get the better picks, and you're happy with that and go on home. So always try and get in there as early as possible, and you'll get the best deals for your money. For the poor, that is very advantageous. For people with a little money, well, you know, some of them think, well, I can sleep till noon or something and then go in. But for me that don't have a lot of money, I always like to get in there early and get the best deals. I did that for years and years because of the circumstance, and I saved a lot of money, and I'm very grateful to God for what I saved, because I prayed and prayed and prayed. And finally I've gotten out of the very poorest of the poor into the more medium class. Thank you, God. And now, being I'm this old and aged, I soon will retire with an above average payment, which will really help me through my elder years. I want to thank God, thank Sean and Kevin, and all my good friends that have helped me pass through this very, what shall I call
Pandemic.
This pandemic. Pass through this pandemic and this trying time in my life. So